Hey everybody, it's B Diz the Rockstar, part of Super Obvious. In this video, we're talking about a bunch of vigilantes in movies and TV shows that do really bad stuff. Let's go.
I'll be right back!
Hello, Detective Banks.
Come and get it!
Watch a few movies, take a few notes.
First, we're talking about John Kramer in Saw. John is an old man who is dying of brain cancer. Throughout the first few movies, he builds these traps that do really bad things to people. I feel like I can't explain it in detail because this video will get banned from the start. But basically, he can make devices that can literally rip your body into pieces or worse. So the debate with John is, does he get to decide who should live or die based on the things people did in their lives? His first victim, Amanda, had a drug problem. Does she deserve to brutally die because of that? There are some other people who cheated on their spouse, are inconsiderate to others, commit health insurance fraud, do scummy property management, spying, and lying about being a Jigsaw trap survivor. Do these kinds of people deserve to be brutally killed? Then there's people like Cecile,
I forgot my jacket.
who was a junkie that made John's wife Jill have a miscarriage just to steal some drugs from a clinic that's supposed to help people. Mitch sold a motorcycle to John's nephew that he knew was messed up, leading to him losing his life. Ryan, responsible for 2 people losing their lives in a car accident. Detective Halloran, who was a dirty cop who was letting criminals free. Anna, who framed her baby dad for the passing of her baby. So the debate is, do these kinds of people deserve to be killed in brutal fashion? With examples of people who deserve it or not, there is still a whole lot more, but you get the point. We're talking about Dexter next. This guy is a blood spatter analyst for Miami PD. He has a girlfriend who becomes his wife, and he has 2 stepchildren. The life that people think of Dex is someone who helps law enforcement catch violent criminals, is a brother, a father, and is a caring family man who is kind of a dork, who wouldn't hurt a fly, and he is completely under everybody's radar, even the cops. Dexter has something called his dark passenger, which is his urge to kill someone. With his moral code that we see in flashbacks and visions of his dead dad, Dexter only captures and takes out violent criminals who have slipped through the justice system. His style is to find out who you are through law enforcement resources as far as where you live, work, family, and any prior crimes that you were charged with but never paid the price for what you've done. What he usually does is horse tranquilize you in the neck, making you pass out instantly. When you wake up, you're butt naked, saran wrapped to a table in a room that is surrounded and covered in clear trash bags. Dex will have pics everywhere so you can see your victims, mentally get in your head to make you feel bad for what you've done. Stab you in the chest, make it so your body is in pieces in trash bags, transported to his boat, and then dumped in the ocean. So the debate is Dexter a bad guy because he takes out criminals in his own way when the law had failed to enforce justice and closure for the friends and families for those victims, when the criminal beat charges and living their best life like every single day? In the show, there are parts where the public is supportive of this vigilante taking out the trash that deserve it. However, as we get into later parts of the show, Dex starts to get sloppy and trying to juggle so many things going on at once, where his code that his stepdad Harry taught him is basically being thrown out the window. Dexter has done a bunch of stalking, manipulation, intimidation, lying, and effed up premeditated stuff. Dex has K-worded around 149 people, which around 14 of them were people that didn't fit the code and shouldn't have been taken out. In the first season, he doesn't do this to anyone, but during the second season going forward, Dex killed people who really didn't deserve it in every single season. Also, around 27 people tried to kill him throughout the first 8 seasons. Some honorable mentions. First is Bruce Wayne as Batman in Batman vs Superman.
What's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham?
This superhero is a vigilante who is supposed to stop criminals without killing them. He takes out at least 10 bad guys in the movie, which a lot of it is with guns and explosions from his Batmobile. We're talking about Robert McCall in The Equalizer. Denzel is one of my favorite actors in the world, by the way. In these movies, he's supposed to be retired, but comes out of retirement. He has the ability from his background experience where he can basically slow motion analyze a whole room he is in, which includes where everybody is, what weapons they have, and what objects are around that he can use to defend or take them out. And takes them all out within seconds by starting the timer on his watch. And then looks at the time after and decides if he's impressed with himself or not with how long his estimate was. Like, wow. He saves a female who is basically being trafficked by a Russian gang, or seeking revenge after a close friend of his is killed, or in the third one, when friends of his are under control of a local crime boss and mafia. McCall K-words a bunch of people. The debate is it okay for someone to be a vigilante and take crime into their own hands and decide who should live or be taken out when the justice system fails? But yeah, that's the video. Let me know in the comments who some of your favorite vigilantes are. Do you think it's okay that they take matters into their own hands and decide who should live or not? Like and share the video, subscribe, tell other people that like these kind of videos to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Totally for sure.